Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, bringing you a grand solar minimum update on Tuesday, July 31st, 11:34 p.m. Mountain Time 2018, just 26 minutes before August. You're looking at the best 3D flyby I could find in the last 24 hours of the collapse of Kilauea caldera. We're going to be looking at some more 3D imagery later in the update, but take note that this caldera is now measured at 1.15 miles by 1.7 miles wide. The USGS HVO webcam showing you the massive over 1.5 square mile caldera. Now gigantic. Yeah, it is. This is one of the biggest active open calderas on a shield volcano on Earth, and it's growing every day. Every 50 hours, there is a collapse event causing more activity in this region. Now, I want you to come over here and give a thumbs up and subscribe. We just did to Volkan Küksel. Tell him a Diamond sent you from the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, and he did an excellent job. We're going to get to more of this video later. Let's get on with the update. Albuquerque hit hard by the biggest hailstorm in years, shredding plants and crops. We talked about this, and I want to apologize for last night's video. We worked hard on it, but we used a Google interactive map. And when we do that with this screen share, well, all hits the fan, and that's a boom. Don't do it. Albuquerque, New Mexico, the cleanup continues a day after Albuquerque was nailed by the biggest hailstorm it has seen in years. The early estimates of more than 1,000 damaged cars, several homeowners were picking up what we're putting down, and totally cosmic ray fluxed. And that is boom. Ben, how's your property? Hail hits Albuquerque for the second night in a row. They're getting clobbered down there. Grand solar minimum much. Boom! Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance when you're getting battered with hail. For a second night in a row, hail came down in the Albuquerque metro area. The northwest part of the metro area, including Rio Rancho Corrales, appeared to get hit the hardest. Several viewers sent in videos showing pea-sized hail coming down. We got clobbered today. Several viewers were here today, and we drove through it. It was epic. It was piling up inches in some areas. Hail is so variable in this high desert mountains that if you just drive a quarter mile, it could be 6 inches one area and 0 inches the next. Look at the suits they wore. This looks like the weather mafia. What the what's going on there? All right, lots of weather mafia in Albuquerque. Channel9news.com. The hail near Brush, Colorado was so big it sent people to the hospital. It's totally disgusting. If you have children, please warn them. A confirmed EF2 tornado left 20 people injured and damaged multiple buildings in Brush Sunday afternoon. 20 people were taken to small hospital in Brush Sunday after due to injuries sustained by... Where is this footage? There it is. Let's play it. It's terrible. Please tell the kids. Go to bed. Letting the dog in. She's serious. I'm sorry. She's on pause. Whew. Bear with me here. These people have bruises. And they're not going to show us any footage here. Let's go back up to the video. You're going to see humans that have bruises coming out of Studio A. Let's just jump forward here. I promise you, it is hellacious. Okay, it's not going to work. Doesn't want to work with us. Check it out yourself. Phoenix feels Haboob. Second Haboob in 2 weeks. Severe weather leaves 100,000 homes without power. Yeah, this was a monster storm. Suzanne Trevino, Arizona Public Service told KPHO. Whew, looks biblical. Dust storm hitting KPO tonight, July 30th. Power outages multiplied quickly as reports of down power lines became more widespread. Strong winds were blamed, according to the Arizona Republic. 74 mile per gust. We're probably not going to load. Fire weather continues its way in the west. Heavy rain threats to the east. There it is, building in the Appalachians, moving up to the north. Just one little small thunderstorm risk here in Washington, D.C. region. Heads up by Sage 2050. 1 day of excessive heat is forecast in the Pacific Northwest. Then a cooler and wetter grand solar minimum forecast is going to take over. And it's going to take over and take hold for the next several years, unfortunately. This type of pattern produces isolated dry thunderstorms and gusty winds for interior western locations, which will cause pop-up wildfires and homes to explode. This may exacerbate and initiate fires, according to the National Weather Service. This slow-moving front will tap deep Gulf moisture and produce severe threats in the eastern states. We're talking hail, lightning, boom, flooding, much. Could be epic. We're going to be covering it. Now, let's come to the spinny circle next to the bent thing and look at the wind. Can you say, whoops? And that's a boom. We saw that live, actually. Oh, it's going to get, oh! And that's how you do that. This is right behind Ben Davidson's house in the Rio Ranch. No, this is in Phoenix. Anyway, it's so fun to watch. Can we actually blow this up and blow our minds? Oh my fucking God. Look at this. Look at it. It's getting flaccid. Boom! And now it's erect. Oh, it's insane. Please put the kids to bed. Where is my mind in the gutter? Fire. Oh, we already did that. Yeah, check this out. You want to talk about global warming. It's called midsummer. This is the hottest it gets in the northern hemisphere. And they're telling you it's burning up in the Arctic and we're going to get to it. I'm sick of it. But we're going to just look out into the middle of August. The epic amounts of snow building glaciers on Greenland in the middle of summer. As well as the other snow that's falling also in the Arctic region. I just want to show you the 20 plus centimeters in Greenland here, if we could pause it. Forecast to be falling in mid-August. Boom. We're going to get to the nonsense. If you can bear with us, large hail threat expands in Alberta on Wednesday. This is coming out just moments ago. August will start on a stormy note for many places in Alberta as a widespread severe thunderstorm risk develops across the province on Wednesday. A new low pressure churns up out of the Rockies. Large hail and heavy downpours will mark parts of the afternoon, and that will mean crop loss, and we'll be reporting on it tomorrow. I didn't get the hail map upload today, so we don't have that interactive. But it'll be coming. You can see another caldera collapse event at Kilauea in the 5.3 magnitude occurring today. Confirmed by the USGS downgrade service. Quakes of note 5.4, Iwaki, Japan at 10 kilometers. And we still have some blot echo out here, 4.5 in the Fiji. So we'll be watching this region for that activity to translate forward. And here we have in the U.S., Tennessee 2.5, rattling nerves, aftershocks of the New Madrid, precursors to the New Madrid. Worldwide volcano news update. Popo, Tucono, Kapahu. Kapahu is ongoing emissions of steam and possible volcanic ash. Popo had remnant volcanic ash from an earlier eruption today. Kadaminsky volcano, Samaru, and Reventador. Sabancaya, intermittent emissions. We have some volcanic ash coming from the Kamchatka Peninsula. Novatos de Chilan, sporadic emissions. Lots of volcanoes getting into the mix. Every day, 6 or 8 becoming active. Dozens currently erupting worldwide. Over 36 have been erupting in the last month. Swedish wheat crops may fall 40% on the year on dryness. This coming out moments ago from Hamburg, July 31st from Reuters. Sweden's wheat harvest could fall by 40% this year, hit by dryness and heat wave. The head of the grain unit of Grain Swedish Farm said, Du hast ein kleines Schnittwurz. Nein. Jag har svenska. Ja. Svenska is bästa. Now let's look at some more of this footage before I totally tarnish my name and speak in foreign languages, dirty words you do not want to hear. Here's the thermal imaging coming out of Kilauea just yesterday. And some more of this 3D footage. Totally badass. Those yellow dots are not alien spacecraft, Tyler. Those are in fact seismic events happening through natural occurrences due to a shield volcano caldera collapse event. Look at the emanation of steam on the fissure there. That's a bye-bye. And if that goes bye-bye, so does the camera. Why am I repeating everything? No one will know. Here we come back to the alien footage for Tyler, and then the flyby, which totally trips us out. Here is the East Rift Zone. Light pink is the current vacation land Hawaii, which doesn't exist, area covered in lava. Yes, Lay's Plume to the south. Will Mauna Loa erupt? We'll be watching it. This is unprecedented territory we're in, and it's quite unique, as well as this video. So, we'll get to it. And it's totally trippy and spins around a lot, so you can almost vomit. Keep coming. There it is. The USGS estimated the maximum lava flow velocity in the channel is hella big and totally dangerous. If you go swimming in here, you need special scuba equipment, which has not yet been invented, but would be totally awesome. Could you imagine snorkeling this? In this region, you probably get stuck in large lava chunks and then be... Anyway, it would be awesome. You know, it's just a wonderful thing to dream. Thank you for joining me on that dream. High winds cause major crop loss for area farmers. From the torn up crops to bruised cattle, Morgan County farmers suffered from the storm. Morgan County's agricultural industry was hit hard Sunday evening, leaving several local farms without crops to harvest or livestock to sell. It's true. Wind was the most devastating thing for us, says Eisnach, who visited several affected farms Monday morning. Where it really hit hard. Many crops were ruined. Some even reported 100% losses. Unfortunately, due to the storm hitting late in the season, most affected farmers will have to wait to the next planting season to restore their crops. We better load some of this stuff here. White screen. House is damaged in hailstorm. This is Albuquerque. Eyewitness News. Hailstorm leaves damage behind. It's true, Monday night's hailstorm left a lot of damage behind. Cars weren't the only thing hit. This damaged neighborhoods, says John Grisak. As he walked around Nob Hill, whenever there was a large storm, such as this hailstorm, it would be the adjuster that would go out and look at the damage, assess the damage, and turn that into the insurance company. He used to make a living by inspecting damage to rooftops. Well, that sounds like an amazing job, John, or whatever your name is. So hail sucks, and it's only going to be increasing as we predicted. And we just shut down the most important chart of the night. And this is the stratospheric radiation in North America coming out just yesterday. And you can see cosmic rays in California increasing here, 10% from January to April. And Maine is the most impressive increase. Well above 15% increase in just 2 years. And you can clearly see that the higher north you are, the more at risk you are to cosmic radiation as we move forward. This is only going to get worse. It is not going to get better. This is a 3D Kilauea that is completely blowing my video again. So we're not going to go to it. UH researchers report new understanding of deep earthquakes. Now, work suggests that deep earthquakes are hosted in anisotropic rocks. And this is when we talk about blot echo. Researchers have known for decades that deep earthquakes in the blot echo region, this is at the Mohorovic discontinuity, the mantle crustal boundary, the deepest you can get where shit moves and it becomes liquid plastic. It's hard to know what goes on at those depths because it's all speculation. We can't drill down there, and everyone accepts the plate tectonic theory as law, just like they think we have an internal combustion engine sun. Those idiots. Researchers have known for decades deep earthquakes, those deeper than 60 kilometers or about 37 miles below the Earth's surface, radiate seismic energy differently than those that originate closer to the surface. But a systematic approach to understanding why has been lacking. But it's not anymore. Now a team of researchers from the University of Houston has reported a way to analyze seismic wave radiation patterns in deep earthquakes to suggest global deep earthquakes are in anisotropic rocks, something that had not previously been done. The rock anisotropy refers to the difference in seismic wave propagation speeds when measured along different directions. Anisotropy, say it, it's rough. But anisotropic rocks are geomorphically unique. Their findings were published Monday, July 30th in the Journal of Nature Geoscience. Most earthquakes occur at shallow depths, and you can see them happening between 10 and 50 kilometers. Some happen in the middle range, but there are still substantial questions about the cause of deep earthquakes, and those are from 450 to 615 kilometers. Normal rocks are ductile or pliable at these great depths because of high temperatures and pressures, and thus aren't able to rupture in an abrupt fashion. So any seismic activity happening at that depth translates. And they're just beginning to understand what blot echoes really mean to the science of earthquakes. Now let's talk about the truth of sea ice thickness. We are at multi-decadal highs above the average, and we're spanning into maximum melt through the summer. The ice is going to start building in about 3 or 4 weeks. Cosmic rays are increasing as predicted. Ice is increasing as predicted. And no thanks, it's 90 degrees in the Arctic this week. No, it isn't. And here's why it isn't. Because Scandinavia is not the Arctic. It's Europe. The Arctic Circle is just the tip of those countries. And the realm of polar bears is not dwindling sea ice. We just showed you the facts. And moreover, we're not even going to get into this BS. We're going to get right to the actual data. Now, Arctic temperatures have been well above normal during the winter, but well below freezing. Dozens of degrees below freezing. So nothing's melting with the above normal temperatures in the winter. Nothing is melting. The temperatures are above normal, but dozens of degrees below freezing. Now, when you come to the summer, for the last decade, temperatures have been below normal. We're talking the last 60 years, back to 1950. They're below normal this year. Some of the lowest summer temperatures in the Arctic ever recorded. Come check out the data set yourself. And if you go check the last 10 years, the Arctic has been below normal during all of the global warming hype. Never is it above normal during the summer. It's below normal. And then in the winter, when it's above normal, it's dozens of degrees below freezing. Do you know what that means? That means we're entering an ice age. Soon this line will be below freezing the whole time. And then it's game over for you alarmists. The ice will rapidly build. Now, we already know the greenhouse gas climate science is broken beyond repair, and you guys are running for the doors. The sun controls the climate, not humans, you idiots. The central Greenland temperatures for the last 4,000 years prove a 1,000-year major cyclicity that ends the empire. Here's the Minoan Warm, end of the Minoans. Yeah, here's the Roman Warm. Here's the end of the Romans. Here's the medieval Warm, end of the Vikings. Yeah, they burned the witches. And we're about to burn some more witches. You snitches. You thought I was going to say bitches. I did. Now, those of you just joining us, I apologize again for last night's video. I'll never do it again, but I might. But when you're looking at one of our videos, like the one I just posted on shed roofs, bridge washers, geothermal greenhouse update, you need to thumbs up it, not thumbs down it. No one yet. Well, I just did. I'm going to take it away because you can take it away when you do it. But come down here. This is where the show more is. This is the most important thing you can ever learn about watching a video that I post, because all of the information that I put into the video that I make is referenced, like these bridge washers. You click on show more and boom, holy moly, there are all the links to everything I just talked about. You can even check out Ice Age Farmer on YouTube down here in the links. Isn't that insane? You can see all of our Facebook resources, including Solar Shutdown, which is where all the graphics are we use on the channel. Comet C27K2 Pan Stars, which is about to light up and make people rip their faces off because the end of the world will be coming. Plasma Geology, we can learn about the cutting edge science of geology using plasma physics and electricity. You can even find Oppenheimer Ranch Project on Facebook, as well as every place you can donate to us one time, our website, how to find our Patreon support page, how to get 20% off Hemp Lucid, how to get Cold Times for almost free shipped to you, the ebook Abundant Harvest, and on and on. And you could give our video a thumbs up because we deserve it, because we're insane. We work tirelessly to give you this information. We deserve a little respect. So if you give us a thumbs down, I hope you don't sleep well tonight. We don't deserve it. We do our best, and that's the best we can offer. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance, and we're doing our best. That's all we can offer. You know who else is doing his best? Rex Bear from Leak Project. And he's my new neighbor. Isn't that thing insane? It's so insane he's invented a new tinfoil hat. I think it's really EMP proof. We may send one to Lee Wilbarger. He'll do some tests with the CIA and FBI, and they'll get back to us if it's actually effective. But he's going to come over to the ranch, and you should give him a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Because according to Rex and the Leak Project, Earth's greatest threat is the grand solar minimum. Planet X is fake. The pole shift and NASA's bullshit. So he's, mostly on point with us, 70%, 73.9. And the tinfoil hat, if it's for real, I'm getting one. Guys, I hope you got something out of the video. Before we leave, let's look at the data. Stratospheric radiation is reaching all-time highs. I pray for you in Maine, Washington State, and Oregon. Even in Kansas. Up, and away. There's no end in sight. You know how I know? Because I'm a scientist. We have the data. And we're pretty sure, 99%, that cosmic rays are now going to continue to increase at least until we reach solar minimum. That's 2 more years. We're in unprecedented territory. Weather events like never seen before on Earth are going to manifest before your very eyes. Crop losses are going to continue to escalate. The powers that be are going to manipulate the markets and cause them to fail in just moments. You don't have much time. Once the market collapses and inflation increases, you're going to be priced out of preparing. Start buying some preps now. Rice, beans, dried goods. It only costs a few dollars. It's easy to get started. Proper prior planning will prevent a nightmare when the grid fails. And that's inevitable. We're not here to scare you. We're here to prepare you. We love you. Be safe, everyone.